Many years ago, my mother was an empress, but I sought adventure, not a throne, and I wandered far and wide to find it, until I came to a place I would not return, not for generations. When I awoke, the world had changed, the dragon fires had faded, our empire nothing but a shattered memory. Yet I remain. I will restore her. I will bring her back to her former glory. The Alessians, they tell me, are no more. We will see. What's up, everybody? It's Sol, and today we are here at the very beginning of a video that will hopefully just be a single video, but I've been wanting to mess with the last Alessian mod for a while now, and so I figured why not just do it here, because we've been playing a lot of Elder Kings 2, and I figured we might as well end with a banger like this. Hopefully it'll be a banger. I've played it a little bit, and it was pretty cool. But anyway, this is Sebastian Alessian, the last Alessian Duke of Drakengard of Skyhaven Temple. Sebastian Alessian, the last Alessian Crown Prince of the Ruby Throne. Sebastian would be born in a time of chaos. The Alessian Empire had fragmented, and the power of House Alessian was diminished. When he came of age, he would decide to travel throughout Tamriel. This trip was intended to forge his own character, learn new skills, and interact with everyone he could. He would travel from Hammerfell to High Rock. It would be in Skyrim that upon entering Dim Hollow Crypt, he would find a kind of structure in the middle of a large cave. Suddenly, his vision would become blurry, and he would fall unconscious. This is very passive writing. I'm kind of confused as to why it's written like this. When he woke up, he would get up and go to a pedestal that was in the center of the place. When he put his hand, it would go through it, and his blood would spread across the floor, attracting a tomb that would free a woman named Serana Volokar. She would talk to him, and they would escape from the place. When they left, a strong storm would be in Skyrim. Sebastian would use the clear heaven shout that he would learn in the Imperial city when he was young. This would attract the Dragon Guard that was in the different parts of Skyrim, and here the story would begin. I don't like how that's written, but the idea is really cool. So let's play as a Dragonborn, clearly, or at least somebody who can use the shout. Although I guess if he's an Alessian and he's probably going to be able to wear the Amulet of Kings, then he should technically be a Dragonborn, right? I guess we're going to find out. So it looks like we're right below Markarth in Skyhaven, which, if we read it, the Skyhaven Temple has been opened by a Dragonborn. Now the temple must be rebuilt and reconditioned. The temple has multiple rooms as places to protect it. It also has its own arsenal and training room for the members. The temple is not in all its conditions, but it could be worse. Alduin's Wall decorates the main hall. Oh, this is where Alduin's Hall. Okay, that's right. Yeah, it is over here. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Lifestyle, martial, for sure. He seems... Well, actually, let's look at the character. We don't know anything about him yet. He is a veteran adventurer. Looks like he's an aspiring blade master. He already has pretty solid prowess, but I feel like he would be chivalry focused. This seems like a very character-driven story, hopefully. I mean, from what I've played of it a little bit, it was like that. So let's see. Stationary men at arms, and it looks like we do have some armored legionaries, which we will definitely station at Skyhaven. And we can also increase that by one more. I think we can also get... Yes, we can get Dragon Guard, and we can also get Nibonese Battle Mages, which honestly I probably will get rid of these guys. Pikemen are useful, but are they better than Dragon Guard? I don't think so. And these guys counter dragons. The Dragon Guard is a faction created by the remains of the Akavir army who decided to serve Remen Cyrodiil as their new lord, this being a Dragonborn himself and therefore the Supreme Dragon Slayer. The Dragon Guard served as the Emperor's Guard until they decided to disengage from the Empire after years of not having a Dragonborn to serve. This division of the faction found in Skyrim, guarding the entrance to the Skyhaven Temple that contains Alduin's Wall and waiting for the return of the Dragonborn to serve. These are basically the blades, you know, for all intents and purposes. We'll put them here, actually, and then we'll put these guys here. And we have no more money, which is fine. I can pardon my friend Serana Volokar for being a vampire, I assume. I probably could marry her. Maybe eventually, but my friend is Serana. I don't think she's holding the Elder Scroll. That would be actually crazy if she was. And we have a sword called Liberty. Liberty, sword given by Pelena Whitestrake to Saint Alicia during the Alesia Slave Rebellion. It is not known what the true origin of the sword is, but it has been passed from emperor to emperor in the Alessian Dynasty. The sword would disappear along with the Prince of Cyrodiil Empire during the First Era. We also have Dragon's Bane. Famous Dragon Guard weapons are not lacking, but few can match the legend of Dragon's Bane, the sword who fell a rage. Passed down from the invading Seishi down to the Dragon Guard. This sword struck down dozens of dragons over the course of centuries. The hilt is wrapped in coarse dragon leather, and its fittings are embellished with draconic ivory. Signature snake motifs run through the spine of the blade, but the main sight remains the slain dragon decorations on the sides of the blade. Its point crackles with barely restraining lightning, whose power can kill with a casual swing. That's pretty sick. Makes me want to replay Sekiro. I think we're gonna have Liberty equipped. And we'll keep, because this one gives a lot of really solid bonuses, so we'll keep that. Check out our council. It's actually pretty solid. It looks like we have some A Seishi counselor? That's interesting. Looks like we got people from all over. What a spread. He also is married to this Duchess, a Heartlander. And we have one child. And my grandparent, I am from the line of shore. This is my daughter, Visaya. I would like you to be trained in the ways of diplomacy. Hopefully by the time that I'm done with all of this, you know, you won't have to worry about it. I am a dragonborn. You have the title of Cyrodiil. I descend from the dragonborn. My blood will allow me to light the fires of the dragon, carry the amulet of kings. I am the emperor and will demonstrate that I am worthy of those who preceded me. I have to have these titles. Or I can recapture the holy site of Sancretor. Sancretor was known as the place where Saint Alicia received divine inspiration. In the place she found her holy city. For centuries our family cared for and protected the place. It was also known at the time as a symbol of our dynasty and a point of turning point for the slave rebellion of Saint Alicia. The descendants of Remen Cyrodiil have taken good care of the place, giving it a noble reason to safeguard the bodies of emperors of the Second Empire. But it is time to reclaim what is ours by birthright. Sancretor is my family, a symbol that must be recognized as such. Interesting. Okay. Does he have Dragonborn on his thing? This character is a descendant of a Dragonborn. I see. Follower of Akatosh. So let's look at his stats real quick. So he is diligent, he's just, he's brave, he's gregarious, he has brilliant strategist, aspiring blade master, scholar, flexible leader, veteran adventurer, beautiful, genius, formidable banneret, a descendant of a Dragonborn. He follows Akatosh, which makes sense, and he's born under the sign of the Lord. He has 19 diplomacy, 24 martial, 21 stewardship, 9 intrigue, 25 learning, and 38 prowess, as well as 8 arcane. Actually really solid all around. Let's make Alyssa champion of the Dragon Guard of... Oh, wow. Let's make you... I think Stalwart is honestly good. Sword Maiden, and then Valiant gives you army damage. Yep. Sword Maiden of the Dragon Guard of Skyhaven Temple. Serana can be my physician. Okay. Sure. And it looks like we can have some Dragon Guards, which these are... Oh, wow. Knight effectiveness. So we have a few different people. That can be it. Rorik. Cool. So now I have a full Dragon Guard. These are awesome. That's really excellent. I'm losing money with all these core positions, so I think we can hit go soon. I'm pretty sure that's it for now. The story of Sebastian Alessian. I was born in a fragmented empire. It was a matter of time before our enemies tried to take my family's inheritance. I decided to tell my mother, the Empress Herta Alessian, that I would begin a journey to know everything I could find, to know what the other kingdoms have, the needs of the people and their customs, train both my knowledge and my sword, and find the humility and authority that the great leaders of the past had and held their kingdom together with peace and justice. My mother was skeptical of my decision. She would tell me these words that still remain in me today. You are my heir. Your duty is to be by my side, not traveling. Please, son, reconsider your wishes. There are other ways to be a good leader. Regretting now is of no use. Maybe I should have listened to her. I started my journey when I turned 16. At that time, I was considered an adult by the entire court. When I decided to start my journey, I first went to the cities of Cyrodiil. Then I went to High Rock, where I would visit towns and castles. It should be noted that I studied everything I could. Language, magic, war, art. My journey in High Rock was beneficial to me. My magical abilities increased, and I was ready to embark on my next journey. All this, when I was 19 years old, I began my journey to Skyrim, with the objective of going to its cities and exploring the Nordic ruins, visiting the towns and getting to know the Nordic people more closely. Upon arriving, I began to interact with anyone I saw, exploring caves and dungeons, and so I thought. Or so I thought. There's like a sentence missing here. Or so I thought until I reached a specific cave. I learned Bredic and Nordic. Upon entering the cave, for some reason I felt watched. The further I went into the place, the more unsafe I felt. Perhaps it was a sign of what was to come. From one moment to the next, a kind of orb appeared in a large cave that I had arrived in. From one moment to the next, I felt dizzy and fell to the ground. At that moment, my new life began. When I woke up, I was in the middle of a strange construction. I only know that I leaned on a kind of pillar in the center, and my hand was pierced by a spike. My blood was spread all over the floor, and a kind of coffin emerged from the ground. A woman named Serana emerged from the place with an ancient scroll. The first thing I thought was that this is an ancient scroll in a place like this, and why would this woman have it? That is a very strange sentence. Serana would fall from the stone tomb. I forgot that this is written really weird. When I was playing it the first time, I was sort of just reading it to myself, and I guess I just like auto-corrected it as I'm trying to do right now. I decided it would be dangerous for this Elder Scroll to be outside this place because I left it inside the so I left it in the coffin. I took Serana, who had little strength, and she only explained her name and where she was. Oh, Jesus. When I left the cave, a great storm devastated Skyrim. Using the Thu'um to clear skies, my family, for some reason, is easy to master the language of dragons. What I didn't... Oh my... Okay. Alright. I don't remember reading it like this. I think I just glanced at it, to be honest. This is terribly written. He used the Thu'um to clear the sky. I'm assuming this is translated from another language, because this makes no sense. My suspicions were not unfounded. A man was watching us the moment I realized he was already in front of us. He introduced himself as a member of the Dragon Guard. That explains that. I don't know what that means. Maybe they're from Hammerfell or Daggerfall. He asked to follow me. I don't even know why I followed him. Maybe it has to do with the fact that my horse... This is one sentence, by the way. I say a spike went through my hand and I lost blood. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. We go to the Reach. We meet this person, who's the Grandmaster. This person was somewhat strange. I don't know what a species like that. He looked more like a lizard, but with legs and a face that wasn't so long. He explained something to me about the dragon blood. It should be noted that I already knew almost everything, but I continued listening. Since the talk was taking a while, I told him to keep it brief. I must go to Windhelm to meet the Supreme King of Skyrim. I should have done it first, but I went to the cave and now I'm with this matter. Then he was surprised, but he told me to first deposit some of my blood on the pedestal that was in front of the statue of a large face, which is Remen. Well, I already lost a lot of blood, which is a little bit more. All these guys seem to see a god. Do they know who I am, or do they just like to see blood? His face... Jesus. His face opened. Apparently my blood was used to open this place. We all entered, and it was a formidable fortress in my opinion. Then the man they call Grandmaster asked me my name. I told him my name. He asked if it was a joke. It's a joke, isn't it? The last name, Alessian, is from the dragonborn emperors of the First Empire. First Empire? Yes, First Empire. In fact, if not a few centuries ago, I finished the Second Empire. Like centuries of my mother ruled the Imperial city. Which is what the First and Second Empire is. How long was that gone? Okay, so he must have fallen inside of the tomb with Serana and then emerged from it somehow. Yes. I think so. He doesn't know that Alicia is dead. Knowing everything that's happened in all this time is overwhelming. War, death, and destruction. I don't know what I can do. Nirn is in chaos. The power of Akatosh has not been seen in so long. Oblivion is open. And the Daedra... What the hell? No, it's not. Maybe I could do it, but I should start investigating who the leaders of Skyrim and Cyrodiil are. The political situation is as follows, with Skyrim divided into two kingdoms, divided from the west to the west, east to the west. Cyrodiil would be the same, with Colovian states united, almost all with a descendant of Rem and Cyrodiil. Then there are the Nibene continuing to control the east of Cyrodiil. The Imperial city is held by a lord protector who imposes himself to maintain order in the heartlands. What should I do? I will become a warlord to unite Skyrim and Cyrodiil, or should I stay here? Either way, I think the first step is to conquer the Reach. But what else should I do? I must take back the Empire and restore the deal with Akatosh. Holy hell, that was an absolute fucking nightmare, dude. Oh my god, that was written horrendously. Also, he doesn't get a single Casus Belli. Oh yeah, I also have the shout mod added. So I'm gonna go after a long day at court. Arcadia excitedly tells me of a northern power said to shatter fortresses, calm beasts, and command the skies with just one's voice. Intrigued, I consider seeking out the priests of Kind and Gildegreen to learn this power for myself. Might as well. I mean, he already said he knew how to do it. Yes, we know Skyrim is split. It's been that way. As we approach the Temple of Cyan, I pass underneath the blossoming boughs of the Gildegreen. There's a sense of tranquility here. Despite the bustle of the market nearby, a serene wind blows through the courtyard surrounding the great tree. I enter the temple, and soon after I find Lord Botar of Gildegreen, the priest of Cyan. I humbly ask her to tell me about the voices, and he obliges. The storm voice is Cyan's gift to mankind. It was her daughters who passed down the secret of the Thu'um to the first Nords, and with it, they reshaped the very land around them with the might of words of power. You might be able to learn this yourself. Meditate on the will of the warrior goddess, and she may find you worthy. Let's meditate on to Kinnereth. Weeks have passed since I started meditating. Every day, I have spent time beneath the Gildegreen with the hopes of communing to Cyan. By the end of the first week, I had tuned out most everything else around me. The chirping of birds, the buzzing of bees, and the sounds of people in the distance. I reached the end of the month and I meditated one last time. I worry then nothing will happen as it had the last few weeks. Then, like a gentle whisper, I hear it shout. I gained the Foos perk. Foos! And there is a Way of the Voice tree that you can learn. So we have Cyan's Path. There's also Alduin's Dominion, which you get Fasrudmar. You get Dragon Aspect. There is obviously Unrelenting Force, which you can use on the walls to help destroy them during a siege. Woldna Kest, which is for travel. And I think there's honestly, yeah, you can find Word Walls, which is sick. I need to start trying to take this person. I'm going to try and force vassalize this person. I think I can honestly win like a big early victory against them. Because I'm pretty strong. Hit 'em all! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Get those war mages. Can I ask my head of faith for gold? I will absolutely do that. I can use the Thu'um. The air grows heavy as you step before the enemy stronghold, your lungs filling with the breath of the Dova. With a thunderous cry, your Thu'um erupts from deep within you, a force not of this world. Stone cracks, towers groan, and before the stunned eyes of your foes, the walls of their proud holding collapse like brittle parchment. Dang, that cut 2 months off the siege. That's actually pretty sick. I don't love the writing of this, but I'm excited to be playing as somebody who can use the Thu'um. I've been really wanting to mess around with that mod more on the channel, so you're going to get to see it now. Bye-bye. And I'll work on swaying you. Who's your husband? Who killed him? Oh, my steward killed your husband? I mean, I could see how you'd get a little heated by that. I could see how you might. Alright, now we're doing it. Now we're moving down. Because we're trying to claim the Reach, if I'm understanding correctly. Another martial perk. Let's do... I think this will give me the ability to raid. Hell yeah, it will. That is exactly what I'm talking about. We need to be able to raid. This is going to cut around a lot. I think the interim, like these early days, I'll definitely focus more on showing you. But because I have to conquer so much, it's just going to be jumping around. Unless there's more story elements that you would need to see. You know, just expect me to hop through this one kind of quickly. I'm 4th in line to inherit the High Kingdom of Skyrim. Really? What is my faith, actually? I'm in the Imperial cult. Which, have we ever been in the Imperial cult? I mean, we just worship the divines. I have claims on so much. Is he... I don't think he has any bonus to just general, like, life. So we should probably hurry. I'll get these guys up by another 100. And then we'll work on everything else. I'm going to disband this. I'm going to let my troops replenish for a minute. I have 1,100. I'll take Ravenhall, and then I'll probably take this right afterwards. Honestly, I may just attack both of them at the same time. Oh! Serana loves me. Yes. Seeing that as a lovely day, I head out for a stroll about town. I spend a bit of time enjoying the scenery and perusing the markets. When I reach the square, a group of noisy peasants have gathered and approached me. They shout a cacophony of obscenities in my general direction, and I catch snippets of what they call me. A foul omen, one shouts. Dragon spawn, pure evil. I am not what you all think. Probably work for duchy. Or for county. Conquer county. I'll just take both of them at the same time. I'm not even going to really think about it too much. Karthspire. Isn't there something in the Karthspire as well? No, it's just a castle. Yep. Raiding awards piety, which I love. It's one of my favorite ones. I feel like being a raider is going to be useful to me early on, especially. First one done. Serana becomes my soulmate. Yes. I'm going to request a divorce. Let's see if I can marry Serana. Oh, look at this. Oh, Duchess Serana, my petal, to think I can embrace you openly now with the blessing of both Mara and the people around us. I'm the happiest man alive. Alright, well, I'm now married to Serana. Eat that, Skyrim chuds. I know you all wanted this. Rorikstead is definitely going to be a problem, I think. He's a follower of the wolf, because they follow, yeah, this. This should be over here in a second. I think he would still win this fight, even if they come with a combined force. Yeah, he would. Ask my head of faith for gold again? I mean, sure. I could definitely make that duchy then. Dude. Look at him go. Oh, Edmund! No! My friend! Oh, what a shame. Well, you died in service to your people. And that's truly a beautiful thing. And it's Jover. 17 months. Done. Thank you. Alright, I can station some more men-at-arms. I think... Moldering? It seems like it might be... Oh, this case. So this one I can do. This one is actually good for me. So I'm gonna leave this one. I'll put these guys here. I'll let my troops recover just a smidge, and then we'll just keep on going. Oh, thank you. My daughter gave me a gem, which means I don't have to wait. I can just make that title now. Am I a duke yet? We do have one duchy. Having a second duchy might not be a bad move. Because then I could get a claim on that place that's right to the north of it. Or I could try to offer vassalage. No exemptions. Don't even have to fight. Dragon Guard of the Skyhaven Temple is growing, baby. We're growing. I can form a hybrid culture with the Westholders. Interesting. So we have Maritime Mercantile. Imperial Battle Mages I definitely want to keep. Coin and Sword. Oh, you get lower levy sizes, but you get more heavy infantry regiments. What do these guys got? Skaldic Traditions I love. Gifted Conquerors, actually. That's a great one. House Carls is great. We'll do Bellicose. I'm going to speak in Cyrodiilic. Or Heritage of Cyrodiilic, or well, yeah. Okay, so it looks like we have Gifted Conquerors. Kestis belly cost to be reduced. Children of the Sky, which means we can get House Carls. Imperial Legacy, which means we get Armored Legionaries. We get Nibnese Battle Mages, and this will improve our this. That's really... This is all battle-based, but I think it could be good. Nord Heartlander. So we've created a hybrid culture with the two. Barracks is probably the best one to do. We have a new powerful vassal who can be our Chancellor. Or perhaps... No, not our Court Mage. We're not allowed to do that. Nice. Cool. Alright, everything's coming together. I apparently got the achievement. I've evidently never been in a position where I could create a hybrid culture that would pop an achievement, so I just did. There you go. I guess that was the first time I've ever done it. Rally the troops. I knew this fucker was going to do that. I knew he was going to attack me. How much do you have to pay me when you lose? Only 24 gold. Kind of sucks. Let's get a quick dubski here. Oh, that was it. Okay, well, it's over. And then I'm going to turn around immediately and attack this man. because all of his armies are destroyed. So this should be pretty simple. I'm gonna use the Thu'um. Foos! I gotta save up some money so that we can get the other ones, because I would love to get Ro and Da! Foos Ro Da. They're the only one you need, because it destroys walls. This man has not lost a battle yet, by the way. I don't want to jinx him. It's already over. It's already too late. You've already been taken by me. The Kingdom of the Reach is actually not too far from my grasp, realistically speaking. I have a couple wars I can declare. This guy for sure. He's on the other side of this ridge, or this river, rather. But not too far, actually. Yeah, we could do that. What does your title look like? It's another tribal hold. I'd probably just give that to one of my vassals. Should we just grab both of these? I'll just hit them both. I think that I remember the reason I was enjoying this is because you just get to conquer really fast. The writing is a bit jank, but I've never done it with this Thu'um mod, and I think that that's really sick. Jover, bye-bye, GG's. I can't believe I'm married to Serana. Can she have babies? I don't think she can't. Somebody murdered him! Dude, come on. You killed my Seishi guy? That's messed up. Why did he kill him? Is it just because he's a Seishi? Or he was? I know he's like a snake person, but damn, that's racist. Who is this? Oh, the Bloodcaster. This is the, Wait a minute. You made a kingdom? Already? What the? Damn, that was fast. Oh, wait, does he do that anyway? I can't remember. Honestly? Yeah, why not? Dude, he's getting martial perks like every 5 seconds. It's been 6 years. Okay, so what I think we should do is probably just start raiding. And work on maybe... We're kind of going over here, probably. Because I want to be able to make the Kingdom of the Reach title. Because then I should be able to just take the rest of this pretty quickly. Raise those troops up, boy. Come on, come down here. Perfect. About to be a king in no time. My man has still not lost a battle. I want to point that out. Kingdom of the Reach. Boom. Other matters call to my attention currently. Sweet. So we're now a king. And I believe the Kingdom of the Reach's de jure territory is... Yeah, because I can declare war on for this, which is all of it. I think I can just declare war on all of them? No. Okay, so I think I'd have to be the king of Western Skyrim first. I just have to conquer quickly. It'd be nice if he got the conqueror trait. I also like the idea that people would just kind of believe him. Like, he could literally just be lying. There's no proof that this man is who he says he is. He could literally just be saying, oh yeah, dude. I could force vassalize this guy. How is his stats? He's about to die, too. So this won't really damage me too much. Let's just do that real quick. Yeah, 3,400 troops? Dude, get out of here. Yeah, we're definitely moving now. Lost Lean Stabling. Oh, man. I am known as the Lance of the Reach. That's actually a sick name. He's gonna die soon, so I'm not really gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna have it be in there for now. Could offer you vassalage. He would not accept. Just kind of gotta take it. This guy wants this as part of his claims. It's 600 for that, though. I'll just conquer the county, or I can force vassalize him as well. If I sent you a gift, you would get 147 opinion of me, is that right? And you would accept vassalage with, is it religious and cultural exemptions? I don't mind. You would accept for, I think, the same thing. I would love to not have to fight you. This guy wouldn't do it. This guy also wouldn't do it. Bullblood, I think he's partially locked into... Yeah, into the other territory, so I wouldn't mind like cutting him in half. This is one of my friends, although I think he also killed my marshal or something. Is it still counting the Holy Order? It is. Okay, about to say. I inherited Ravenhall. My counselor died, Drusia. She died from her wounds. Oh, that's terrible. I guess I'll have Serana do it. Arrogant? Arrogant's not terrible. I think she would be arrogant because she's an Alessian. There it goes. And it's over. It took only about 14 months. Took this for its Sun Guard, which I can actually grant these to some people. I'm going to, in fact. Okay, there we go. So we're growing every day. We're growing, we're growing, we're growing. It'd be nice if I could. It doesn't want to let me offer him vassalage. You wouldn't say yes, but why? Is it just because I'm not touching? Oh, it's because I'm across a river. So stupid. Seized as your duchy. I have to be exalted among men to get that, or I have to be, I think, exalted among men to get this. You have to be a legendary figure for might makes right. Because the Kingdom of the Reach goes until like right there. So I could just tag all 4 of them at the same time. And I'll also call in my ally for the Markarth one. Oh, he would say no. Is it because he's a conqueror? So you don't want... He won't say yes because he's a conqueror? I'll raise him up at Skyhaven. What's the upgrade cost for this? 1,000? We could get that. We could easily get that. He could easily do that. See? That's what I'm talking about. Never Back Down is great. I love having that one. That's... that one's that one. Craven? I guess Craven is fine. Craven's like one of the worst stats to have, but, you know, fine is relative, I guess. Done. And I've taken Markarth as well. So I just took all of this in, like, I don't know, a couple years. And I'm gonna move my well, actually I wouldn't probably move my capital because I feel like it should stay at Skyhaven, but I am gonna grant a bunch of these to people because I don't need all of them. Kolskiger. I will keep Kolskiger, and I think both of these are actually really solid, so I will keep both. I'll work on Markarth for now. Asking my head of faith for gold again feels a little silly. Usurp this. It costs 250. I should realistically have that, considering I'm the king of the reach. Don't really know where he is, as far as that goes. This is the border, so we now control the de jure of that. I can go to war probably for Western Skyrim soon if I wanted to. I don't think the Nordic Pantheon is hostile to me, though. I think to really take all of that, expel monsters from the High Chiefdom. I mean, this has been really quick. This is why I think I liked it the first time. I probably played to about this, and then I was like, oh yeah, this is sick. Force Vassalize, probably just expel in Khazgar. Oh, he's still here. That's why you still have the title. I was wondering what the hell that was all about. Okay, so that's why. There's just like a guy in the middle of my territory. 600, do you want that? Did you recover from your illness? It's the easiest way to get that. You can also just force vassalize him for cheaper. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't really want to deal with that. I don't want that guy to be even more powerful. It's kind of annoying as he is. Also, we can fund a trip to a word wall now, which I definitely want to do. I wish my daughter wasn't so trash, but I mean, you can't fix everything. She's still got a really good stat spread, so I can't complain too much. I can also just start raiding. I should probably do that. I'll fund a word wall expedition, and then I'll also probably go on a raid. Bye-bye. Nice. So you're a vassal. Honestly, my dude should be working on this. She's been chilling. The Ageless. Are you a... Oh, you're a necromancer. You must be a... What the hell are they called? Oh, I cannot remember. Hagraven? Something like that? Is that it? I could take the title of Western Skyrim, and then I would get the High Kingdom of Western Skyrim, which would make this a lot faster, because then I could just start going through this. This is kind of crazy that you can do this in like 10 years. 85% chance he finds a word wall. Yes. 85% chance. I'm willing to risk that. He's going to raise himself up, foolishly. He's going to lose, again, like everybody else does. Nobody has beaten Sebastian. A word wall found. The ruin is cleared, my lord. The dangers were many, but your wisdom led us true. Blah, blah, blah. The word wall stands untouched in the depths, waiting for you. As though it were meant to be, my research was validated. After months of waiting, I'm itching to visit the word wall. Now that I know the word wall exists at Shorestone, I can take the time to meditate on its word of power and make it mine. Nice. So now we have a decision where we can meditate on the word wall. I can hold up to 200 loot. I'm just going to keep asking my head of faith for gold because there seems to be no penalty for that. It does. The game does not care. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to get some more of these guys and some more of these guys. Just keep on increasing my armies because I'm clearly going to start just washing over the land. I think hard bitten is good. Serve the crown. I also should just go down the overseer tree because the perks from the overseer perk tree for men-at-arms maintenance is great. And while we're waiting, I think I'm going to increase the size of this by 1, the size of this by 1 as well, and then probably just wait a second. Let everybody come up. I made this guy convert because he was a populist for religious purposes, so of course the natural order of things would be to convert him, so he's not. 2,900 troops. I think I would honestly take this guy on with no problem. Like, genuinely, I don't think it would be any issue. We could probably take him on now. Shore's Stone. I consult the maps, blah, blah, blah. Let's meditate. Just gotta meditate on the word wall. See if we learn it. She wants to lay with me. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say we can get a little fornication. Several weeks have passed. We have learned the word, wold. Which I don't know what wold is. What does wold do? Wold is... makes you faster when you travel. Oh, the upstart is dying. And he would say no to vassalage. Holding just on barely right here. Sorry, guy, but it's gonna become mine soon enough. I'm gonna attack him for my claims, which is the kingdom of Western Skyrim. See if I can't catch him down here. A nice victory. This guy still hasn't lost a battle, so he's also the undefeated. The last Alessian is an unbelievable commander, which is kind of the, like, sort of the trend of dragonborn commanders that I've noticed. Beautiful. We'll get envelopment while we're here too. We'll take this. Here's the Thu'um. Just with Foos. I mean, if Foos in this world is so strong that you can still, like, even knock over something as small as that, that's kind of crazy. Come down from the hills and smack him once again. Said I was 4th in line anyway, but I'm not going to wait until that guy croaks or for people to finally realize that I'm truly who I say I am. I'm just going to take it. What worries me, though, is that once I take this, I'm going to have to give out all of this land. And I don't want to do that. Sappers is great, because that'll make these sieges a lot quicker. Which is what I want. Boom. Boom. 17 days. Should be quicker. Old buddy's got like 20 troops now. Look at him. Pathetic. It's honestly crazy how fast you can go through this. Like how I'm just blazing it. There we go. Done. Took 2 years. I am now the High King of Western Skyrim. It is now up to me to lead the vast High Kingdom my vassal Jarl Eric left behind. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and narrow my eyes in consideration of the things I will accomplish. I'm in line to inherit 2 titles. I'm second in line for the Kingdom of Eastern Skyrim. And first in line for the Confederacy of Nibene. I could seize the Kingdom of Whiterun for only 1,000 prestige. It's actually not that much. Or they could become my vassals, like this guy would do it for religious exemptions, which I will say yes. I would accept for you, but if you say no, I will take this Hoffinger hold. I just want you to know. I'll offer you vassalage for religious exemptions. Of course, this guy wants to go on the seat himself. I'm gonna try and be peaceful about this. But if they don't want to join me peacefully, then, you know, it is what it is. Apparently I gained rough terrain expert because I remembered that I won a battle that I should have won, and I did. I don't know. I can take both of these kingdoms pretty much right away. I'd be scared as hell if I was one of the people to the south. I'm gonna let my armies replenish all the way though. But I mean, just imagine. So imagine there's this dude to the north. He's saying he's the last Alessian, and he just starts conquering like nobody's business. It's been barely a decade and a half, and he already is the High King of Western Skyrim. I think it would honestly be better for the video if he did just die somehow, like accidentally, because it would be more interesting to me. But he probably won't do that. Let's break this betrothal. We don't need that shit. Let's actually marry you to somebody worthy of your... Nah, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody like Skingrad or Anvil. Yeah, somebody like that. Actually, Anvil's always fantastic. We should grab somebody from there. That's what I'm talking about. That's a proper alliance. Not my freaking vassal. Who cares? I'm just not going to go to war with anybody for a minute. I'm just going to get strategist and kind of chill here while these guys figure out what they're going to do. Oh, what the heck? The Saint would lead the rebellion of the human slaves of Cyrodiil against the rule of the Aelid Elves. She would have the support of the Adrids, who would respond with visions. One in Sacred Tor, where she would found that her holy city, another sending one demigod Morehouse, and the last was the warrior said to be sent to aid of human cause, Pelennor Whitestrake. There's Morehouse. Although he's supposed to be like a Minotaur, I think. Or is that their child? Yeah, that's their child. Look at her. She's a baddie. Belhar's, yeah. Belhar's of the Man Bull. The descent, or the, he's like the patriarch of all Minotaurs. There we go. Interesting. Seize the kingdom of Falkreath. I've come for my lands, my guy. I'm sorry. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You better wait. Better stand and take it. You're an orc, not a man. Oh, Yolan Halfmare joined. I love him. I love how he always shows up in every video that I make that's about EK2. Every single time. I'm like, oh, Yoland, I love him. Falkreath shall be mine, and I will end up probably giving this to somebody because I don't want a whole kingdom. Oh, you came down to help him. That's foolish. I should not have done that. I did this... When did I do this? I did this recently. I did this as Yoland, actually, where I conquered all of Skyrim. It's kind of a lot, honestly. Done, done. Thank you. Now I have taken this, and I could, you know, if you want to. I'm not a legendary figure, so you won't say yes. You would say yes. Is it because I have my... The realm is not remote, it's literally touching it. What about cultural exemptions? You can keep your culture, but not religious exemptions. This is a lot to give away. But it's worth it, right? It's worth it. We're so happy. I'm sure the Kingdom of Whiterun has to know that as I'm looking down at them, staring down the barrel of them. Fine sword. Thank you for that birthday gift. I'm going to destroy that. And then I'm about to get another 100 gold. You transfer this person to this person. Good job. I can create the Kingdom of Falkreath at 300 gold, which I don't have yet. I should make that, though. I could force vassalize you, which I kind of want to, because I don't really want your land like that. I just kind of want you to, like, give it to me. We'll do this, and we'll do one victory. I'm sure I'm just cutting around at this point, so you're not seeing a lot of this. But I'm probably going to be putting this in there, because I always do when I say that. There we go. Alright, so that's taken. Now our Western Skyrim's looking pretty sexy. It's about 20 years since the game started. My dude's 39 years old. I need him to start probably moving a little bit faster. He would probably let me give him vassalage if I take these two, definitely. Yoland, you're not the heir to this, right? No, I know somebody who looks just like this. I can force vassalize them, which I would love to do because I do not want. Your realm is too big. I don't understand how they're too big to be forcefully vassalized. What if I just like really insist? Having played over here in Hillmarch, it's such a nightmare navigating these swamp. It sucks. There it goes, Hillmarch vassals. Thank you. And then there were two. Cool beans. I guess we'll just take it real fast. I don't really want to take the whole thing, because then I'm going to have to get rid of it again. But, you know, it seems like I'm not going to have any other choice. This person is joining them. All 300 of them. I'm sure that you're going to make a big difference. I'm sure they're grateful for that. Oh! Well, he wasn't involved in that, but that is our first loss. Captured her. Oh, boy. 10 months. Give it to me. My wife is free. I can make my player heir the Queen of Whiterun. She's already gonna, I mean, take my stuff. Or I can make this Dragon Guard. I'll make it my player heir. My daughter is now a queen. There you go. Got rid of all those titles that I don't need. I am certain that my daughter will be a powerful vassal because she's a queen. So I'm going to make her my this, and now we have complete control of this side of Skyrim. And then we'll start working on taking over Eastern Skyrim and make our way down into Cyrodiil. He's 41 years old. He is aging. I do worry that he won't have enough time. I mean, these are pressed claims, so they should pass down. But it would be more ideal to me if he would just do it himself, because that wouldn't really make sense. Although it looks like he's going to get the Confederacy of Nibene anyway, which should give him a claim on all of this. So these should go by pretty quick. Once we actually... Dang, this guy is big, old boy. What the hell? Honestly, what would have been ideal is if I would have married this person, the High Queen Frisa, because she's beautiful. Look at her. But I'll just attack her for my claims, like I do everybody else. And I will launch out of Whiterun at behest of my daughter. And I can create the whole force. And here we go. Wandering over. And call my ally the Pirate King. Why not? Just get him in here. He's probably itching to fight. He's never asked me for anything, so I'm going to ask him for something. Split these forces in half. I think he's going to have to commit these guys here. Mistake. One of my vassals was imprisoned, but no, he's not. This is going to go by quick as hell. Enduring hardships is great. Almost over. Then we'll have all of Eastern Skyrim, or we'll have Eastern Skyrim, and then we'll start to be able to. And it's done. It took me 16 months. High passing of King Walgrove marked the beginning of a years-long civil war in Skyrim as the western and eastern halves of the lands of the Nords refused to acknowledge the other side's claimants. Many in Skyrim feared that the stalemate could never be broken and that the Nords would stay divided for centuries, but it seems that the fate was on the side of High King Sebastian of Skyrim, as his armies clashed with those of Princess Fariza of Eastern Skyrim and prevailed. As he marched through Frieza's territory with each Jarl and chief still loyal to the now defeated pretender, swore allegiance to Sebastian until there was none left to contest his claim. The balance of power in Skyrim has shifted, as the Jarls in the west now hold the crown of the north. Skyrim is one land under one Nord Heartlander ruler. And you are now a powerful vassal underneath me, and you would make an excellent steward. Look at this. Well, apparently not. You don't want to accept vassalage. You wouldn't. You might. You wouldn't either, because I'm not a legendary figure. So I have to fight both of you? My player error will be my... Oh my god, is she a drunk? You're joking me. It always happens to them. Cannot give them anything. You literally can't give them an inch. So I have to fight all three of you? Oh my god, that's gonna take me a million years. Alright, well, I'll do that real fast, I guess. And then there was one, it looks like. So there's just the one left. Just working on vassalizing some of these guys up here. With some cultural exemptions. It's nice that people like this guy enough to where they'll accept that. There's so many different titles and vassals and stuff that I'm supposed to be transferring around, but I just cannot be bothered. Let's see. So I have a couple for taking over all of Skyrim. I have like a 2 left. Offer vassalage to House Volokar? Sure. There we go. Volokar is now a vassal of mine. I'm gonna expel monsters. As far as this guy goes, I'm gonna force vassalize. As far as you go, I'm gonna expel monsters. I'm gonna do these two first. And then once those two are done, we will be, or once these are done, we'll have all of Skyrim under our control. So at the very least, even if this man dies, he will at least have taken this. This is mostly like a conquest run. I do like this mod because it does allow you to do something like this. So if you're somebody who like, they value conquering a lot of things, I think it's fun for that, which is why I always recommend it. Damn, I can't believe this dude took over the Urshalaku area, or whatever this is. Isn't this the Urshalaku? Am I tripping? Conquest, conquest, conquest. Conquest, conquest, conquest. I love it. I love it. I love conquering. It's my favorite task. I'm doing it all over Skyrim. Conquest, conquest, conquest. Oh, conquest, conquest, conquest. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that in the video probably, because it's just a lot of this. It's a lot of me running around chasing armies. Getting them got. This should be it for this one. Solstheim is now officially taken. Thank you. Alright, so we ended up taking these two down here, and it looks like these are just normal holdings, so I can hold on to them. Okay. Alright, Skyrim is taken. We have... What is Johanna? What is this? I have this title too? What the hell? That's interesting. Anyway, we have now taken Skyrim. I think we can establish a lingua franca. Do I not completely control Skyrim? I feel like I have the whole thing. How bizarre. Oh, you know what? He's got a little corner of it. This mother... Alright, so I've jumped ahead a little bit. I've just taken Bruma not that long ago. They did not put up too much of a fight. I noticed that Echoing Hills and Yurpa are still kind of sitting here. I'm going to have to basically take out those guys later on. I don't really feel like doing it right now. I'm going to try and vassalize as many people as possible. The Heartlands and taking the Imperial City is going to be probably quite the task, but we'll get to that when we get to that. What I want to do is I want to try to also get Syncrator. And I wonder if I can retract vassals off this guy. I need limited crown authority. Thank you. I want to retract your vassal, whoever's the leader of Syncrator. And I'm going to revoke your title, which would be the Viscount of Syncrator, the whole thing, because this should be mine. And I don't care if you say that you don't like it, I'm just going to take it. Or do I just want the Barony of Syncrator? Yeah, I kind of want the whole thing. Because I want this so that we can do that decision when we get to it. Obviously, I'm kind of just jumping around because there's no point in me showing you everything. Because it's pretty standard. Vassalize, vassalize, vassalize. I just jumped ahead to this point because it seemed like a good enough spot. Ransom. We'll hit go because this guy's definitely going to say no. Only 1,300, actually not. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. It seems there's no recourse to our dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. Those seem like conflicting statements. Also, damn, all of Bruma. That's alright. It doesn't matter to me. I'll do it again. I just stormed into Bruma. I'll do it a second time. Give him the business once more. Come down, tank Syncrator. Well, at least most of it. Syncrator itself is hard to take, as you guys undoubtedly know. But taking this, it'll be one of my only probably negative attributes. You'd probably say yes now. Yeah, well, no, I think I still have to be exalted among our legendary figure. I need to get that, because then I could vassalize empire or kingdom titles, but I do need to take the Heartlands. So that is something that I have to work on. My player heir is powerful. What are you good at? You're okay at this. I'm taking Syncretor. Use the Force. It's gonna the Force. Use the Thu'um. The Force is really funny, actually. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to revoke your title, which is all of this. I'll also take that. You get nothing, good sir. Thank you. Good day, sir. Thank you. Let's see now. Okay, I'm trying to look at like what everything's looking like here. I still got legendary figure. I'm very close. I got a couple titles I can make. I should probably make the Kingdom of like Shadenhall. And then do we max out everything? Is everything good? These guys are unstationed, really? Syncretor. I got to get rid of some stuff, but I don't think I have too many duchies. Okay, that's fine. The question of Riverwood. Riverwood has long been a contested settlement between Falkreath and Whiterun. With its strategic location, Riverwood is vital for controlling the trade and movement through the region. Securing Riverwood under Falkreath's banner will strengthen us and bring prosperity to our land. Sure. No armies can be disbanded. Well, I don't have any armies to disband, which is probably what you mean. So now I hold this, and I think... I'm trying to remember how you would do this. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Recapture Syncretor. So we do hold Syncretor. We also have to hold the Imperial City. And we have to have the title of Cyrodiil, which we don't have. So we have to do all of that other stuff first. So we got to continue kind of on our way. You guys are all at war, so you don't want to. You would say yes if I was a legendary figure. Alright, but if we take this, I mean, this is like... This is the perfect spot, honestly. Let's go. Let's just put you anywhere. Who gives it? Who cares? These places are all crap anyway. Yeah. Well, let's restore some of our... I can also hold court so that it doesn't keep popping up. So yeah, now we have to take the Imperial City, which is the Remen Mysteries. Court Grandeur is now 7, and then we'll be able to at least sit in the Ruby Throne, and from there we'll finish our conquest. I think I can probably do the rest of these in like... how old is he now? I think before he's like 55, I should be able to finish this. I think Anvil would probably just join me. Yeah, I should just take the Protectorate of the Heartlands first. Because that's the claim that I have. And then we can work on trying to get the rest of it later. But for now, let's start here. And then we'll launch out of, I think here. I'm also gaining 20 prestige per turn. That's actually insane. I didn't know it was that much. I can vassalize this person. Oh, really? Which I think is you? Where is it? That's up there. Nice. And I can offer you vassalage. Nice. That's what I like to see. I prefer not to have to fight you. You know, by sword or by whatever it has to be, we'll get you in there. Oh, they took him at the same time? That's actually sick. 2 powerful vassals want a seat on the council. The Scald Prince of Bruma. Of course he does. He actually would make an excellent Chancellor, and I can bribe him because I have very good bribing abilities. I'm just so good at it. This person of Hjalmarch wants... Oh, it's like the same position, honestly. I'd rather have the Scald Prince. Sorry. New Martial perk. This guy's been flying through Martial perks. Soldiers of Lesser Fortune. Absolute Control is great. And then we'll take, I guess, the Legion Fort? Or we'll go to... How many will we lose? 280? Oh, wait. I think he's coming over here. Look at that disembarkment penalty. Also getting a nice victory here would be really big for us. My whole army is in unison. We are well supplied, well stocked. Easy dub. Second dub on the way. The taking of the Imperial City has been, it's going to be apparently very uneventful. I wanted to make sure I showed this because I feel like this is sort of like a climactic moment. Like the Empire is coming through and he is going to take this. Oh, I can offer you vassalage. Nice. Finally. You, I also can. Jesus. I'm about to have a huge chunk of land here in like 2 seconds. Watch this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Unbelievable. Is there anything to siege in the Imperial City? Like if you come over here? I don't think so. I think it's just the Arcane University. I'm losing a bunch of men because I keep doing this. Foos! He only ever learned Foos. Okay, nearly there. We're at 29 years. So he's probably about 50. He's 49. But he's taking the Imperial City before the age of 50. I think that's pretty solid. I should be able to start continuing to make these people... Oh, I'm still allied to the Pirate King. Is it because it's my... Who is this? Why are we allied? I don't remember. Is it you? No. Why were we allied? I don't remember. You also have one daughter. I will invite to court. Enforced demands. I have 27 titles I now have to give away, but I do now hold the title of the White Gold Tower, where I'm going to move my capital, because this is my realm capital, and it makes sense. And I'll have you finish on that Syncrator Barony, and then I'll just keep this. But I'm going to now create... Is there another title that I need for this? I don't think I need to do that. Cool. Alright, so I have a lot of titles to get away. A lot of stuff. This guy will say yes for... Is it cultural? Yep, cultural protection. You would say no. You would say... Oh, is it because you're... That's a mistake. I'm going to have to take that now. You would say no because you're an orc, which makes sense. It's usually how they go. This person would say yes for cultural protection. Yerpa. There was just the guy. Just the one Yerpa chilling in the middle. I would say no. I just need a little bit of gold for that one. I'll get rid of both of these. Oh, you'll still say no. Interesting. Beautiful. Virtue would say yes, but they're waiting. I think the recently waged war is what's causing the difference. I'm just going to sort of like chill for a minute and let my troop count come back up. Because we're nearly there. We have nearly taken the whole thing, which is what I'm appreciative of, because this has taken a minute. We do have a faction that wants lower county control, of course. The King of Skingrad does not want to be in it. Him I'm going to have to fight, I fear. This person I could do it, which is probably holding me back from getting Kvatch, because I feel like Kvatch would also say yes. Neighbors can be vassalized. Ooh, here we go. The Dawn Guard will say yes. Ooh, we have the Dawn Guard? What the hell? Where's the Dawn Guard at? Oh, right here. I didn't even know they were here. Are you a Holy Order? I guess you are. Damn, that guy looks sick. Now, I do wonder, is that going to cause me any problems? Because my wife is, she's kind of a vampire. I don't know if you guys knew this. I am going to have to declare war on you for my stuff, which is unfortunate because I really don't want to fight a bunch of wars against people. This guy, you know what, I'm going to use a little magic here. So I'm just going to say that this dude decided to become my vassal. This one doesn't want to. Actually, she will say yes now. That Skingrad realized where the wind was blowing and was like, okay, yeah, I'm screwed. I'm cooked. I should probably get on that, you know? The only one... Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically like wrap up all of these wars. Well, I'm going to try and like jump around a little bit because I'm going to get people to say yes to joining me. Oh my god, I could pardon my vassal. And then I'll go to war for Leowen, which should be like our last big war that we have to do, because I feel like that would be like sort of climactic. And then we'll try to do these decisions and we'll wrap up this video. We can grant vassals to the rightful lieges. Because mostly it's just like conquering stuff, and I feel like the big moneymaker was the Imperial City, which we've already done now, so it's like not as cool. But let's get Syncrator done, and then we'll start working on the Imperial City. Alright, so in my headcanon, all of the Colovian estates over here, they decided that they were just going to join. They didn't feel like they were going to stand much of a chance, so they just bowed to the winds of time, the winds of change. There's a couple spots up here that I have to take. I also have to take some of that. There's like a couple tiny little borders that I have to do if I want to actually do this. I do also want to try to find a word wall. I'm going to have this guy look for one for like 150 gold, just because I want to see if I can get Roda. Even though it doesn't matter, we've just used Foos the whole time, but it could be cool. 2 active elections. Okay, so my daughter is high on both of those. She did get a gust. The only negative trait she has is that she's a drunkard. She's actually not that bad. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to go to war with everybody. All of them. Do I want to do Seize all de Shore or Seize... Oh yeah, Seize all de Jure is way cheaper. Oh, that's true. That would be it. I feel like this guy would just say yes to joining me. I don't think he would decline me, so I'm just going to go to war with these two, because there's no reason to fight both of them if I don't have to. I have 3 counselors that want a seat on the council. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to switch these through. This is the only one that probably I can't switch out. He's the King of Skingrad. Everybody else is pretty strong, except for her. I could technically swap him out with her. He's also slightly better at stewardship, so I'll probably just leave it like that. Just got Overseer. He's pretty much going to fill out all these trees. He should be, what, 51? Yeah, so he was 20 when the game started. Foos is really strong. Even just Foos is crazy. I really would love to have seen all of them, but it just never came up. Alright, done. Took this in just 9 months. And now we're heading down to Leowin to do the same thing. Bravo I'm actually going to grant to somebody because I don't want it. I wonder if I have to make the Kingdom of Bravo now. Looks like I do, actually. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, I could probably just give it to somebody and then they'll make it for themselves. This is pretty fun, though. It's a fun little way to come in here and do, like, a big conquest. I think this is actually slightly bigger than the Alessian Empire. I think it only went to, like, here. I don't think it covered all of Skyrim and all of Cyrodiil, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember, though. I've looked this up before, but it's not a big deal. So this is the Grand Abbey Bazaar of Zenithar. This guy should just join me, and I think everything else I can just wrap up really quickly, and then we should be able to do these decisions once I have enough money. This old orc. A shouting match disrupts an otherwise peaceful day. My guards are, oh, this orc wants to fight me.
My lord, I'm here to ask for a favor. I am growing older every day and cannot bear the prospects of a peaceful death. It is my greatest wish to die in battle. But no one is able to best me in combat. Your skill with the blade is well known. Will you meet me in a duel to the death and try to send my soul to the Ashen Forge?
Yes. Yargrub did not lie. He is a fierce duelist, and he certainly doesn't want to die without giving his very best in his last fight, but in the end, he is no match for my skill. Moments before I delivered the final blow, for but a split second, a relieved smile appeared on the old orc's face. As he lies dead at my feet, I notice the bulky yet impressive armor he was wearing, certainly a fitting reward for sending his soul to a god. I gained famous duelist. Goodbye, Yargob. Nice. Found a set of sick armor, so literally like I'm playing Skyrim right now. I have so many... Oh, I have a Minotaur? Damn, I have such an eclectic band going on here. Okay, so I finished that one up. I just decided to skip ahead because there was no reason to watch me fight that for a million years. I had to basically race against the clock to get them to do it. I think the only thing we're waiting on is... Let's see. I need the title of Cyrodiil. And I also need to... Yeah, I just need the title of Cyrodiil for both. I think I can just make it. No, I think I have to have both. The Confederacy of the Colovian Estates and then the other title, and then I'll be done, right? I'm giving this lady back all of Leowin. Made her my vassal, so I figured that would just be the smart thing to do. This person wants a non-marital alliance. I'm so good, dude. Why would that be beneficial to me whatsoever? What I can do, now that I'm old, if I want to make a bunch of money, I could literally just go raiding, which is what I think I'm going to do down here. I'll raid elsewhere, probably, because they have a ton of money. Or, you know what, I'll raid Somerset. Somerset can get rocked. They have tons of money. They don't need it. Essential proposal. Sure, I'll roll in the hay with you. I love that I always just say yes as this character. He's like, I mean, my wife can't have any children, so, I mean, any chance to spread my progeny. This has been fun, though. I mean, we've jumped around a lot, obviously, because we would. But it's been a good time. I've enjoyed this run, definitely. 79, 30 days. Ooh, look at this. Look at that art. It's so lovely. I wonder if there's any... Oh, yeah, this one's got some money chilling. These guys got some money. Yeah, we'll go that way. Uh-oh. There is a disease that just literally started spreading as I got here. It's too late for caution. Oh my god, my vampire wife cured me of ataxia. I could have literally died. This man was about to be done with this and I could have died. Can you imagine how freaking embarrassing that would be? I did all of this and then he dies. I would leave that in the video. How's my guy's health doing? So he's 56. He's feeling fine. I wonder when he's going to get the Dragonborn trait. Because if he gets the Dragonborn trait, I wonder... I could probably put that on the thumbnail. Although that would be like super far down the road. But also you can see I'm raiding the Durini Tower. Or I'm about to raid the Durini Tower. I've got 500 gold chilling on me. He'll be able to make the other side of the estate titles. Confederacy of the Colovian Estates. Let's make it. As Atreus' attempts of stabilizing Cyrodiil failed, the two halves of Colovia and Nibene further estranged themselves from each other, leading to a formal split. Years have passed, and while many thought open war between the two halves of the province would rage for decades, fate decided that the home of the Cyrodiil should be unified peacefully. And once again, the Heartlands will serve as Cyrodiil's seat of power. The people of Cyrodiil are united under the Ruby Throne. I've gotten the Empire, and I've delivered my raid loot, and I can disband the army. I've returned, I am here, and now I think we can do... What is this? Annexation of Gideon. What the hell? That is not what I want. Recapture the holy city of Sancretor. Open rapport of I am the Emperor. I've been given a rapport with the possible Imperial legions that we can recruit. What their costs are and their maintenance also. We could locate them as time to see a report and know if we are capable to recruit a legion. You just get, oh my god, you get free armies just like that? That's actually insane. Wow. Okay, so yeah, recapture the Holy City. St. Victor was known as the place where St. Alicia received divine inspiration and the place she founded her holy city. For centuries, our family cared for and protected this place. It was known at the time as a symbol of our dynasty and a turning point rather, for the slave rebellion of Alicia. The descendants of Rem and Cyrodiil have taken good care of this place, giving it a noble reason to safeguard it. Blah, blah, blah. St. Victor. Elysian reclaim. Kingdom of the Heartlands becomes de jure liege of Duchy of St. Victor. Oh, okay, so not too much, actually. So we'll do this. St. Victor is of House Alicia. And if I want a little bit more, I would just need to... I can make, like, the Kingdom of Bravel, which is what I'm probably going to do, and I'll end up giving this to somebody. Or I can, you know what? I can make that dude a king. This guy. He has been a mighty good guy. I've had him down here for a minute. You can be the King of Bravel. Go crazy. The Terror of the Imperial City. Wow, I became a raider. I've went raiding. I haven't gone raiding in forever. I've only gone raiding maybe, like... 5 times. It was mostly the beginning. Like what you saw at the beginning of the video was pretty much the bulk of it. That's actually really funny to me. I know in the video he has, or in the mod thing, he's got different armor. I almost wonder if that's because I'm using some sub mods. I have a list of the mods in the description, but if you're wondering why his armor looks like this, it's because of that. Where is it? Where is it? I am Dragonborn. I'm missing 240 of those, and then I will get... I descend from the Dragonborn. My blood will allow me to light the fires of the dragon, carry the amulet of kings. I am emperor, and I will demonstrate that I am worthy of those who preceded me. I want to see this. This is what I want to see. Ooh, we got the second dynasty thing. Empress Al-Ash of Cyrodiil, the saints recognized by her allies as the first empress of the first Cyrodiilic Empire or Elysian Empire. She established a new religion combining the Nordic and Aldemari pantheons and the 8 divines, bringing greater stability and beginning a new stage for Cyrodiil. What does that give you? Diplomatic range. Gives you more holding taxes, actually. Oh boy. What is my main title? My main title is still Skyrim. I think I should change it to this. I am now Cyrodiil. Ah, look at this. Or should my main title be, I guess, this? Well, this is the Empire of Cyrodiil, yeah. So I am now, Cyrodiil is my Empire title name. And I am Dragonborn. I descend from the Dragonborn, my blood, blah, blah, blah. You've read this. Is it time to prove it? You lost descendant of Dragonborn nearby. You have now gained the Dragonborn trait. Sebastian is born with the blood and soul of a dragon. Dragonborns are known to be favored by the gods. Interesting. And then you also have these legions that you can remake, which is kind of cool. And you get like huge armies. It's probably just Empire of Tamriel if you wanted to do that. I definitely don't. This was already more than enough for me. Although I do wonder, is there a way? Well, I found the armor. For some reason he wasn't wearing it the whole time. However, he looks really dapper in it. And so that is what we're going to finish with. And I think that this has been a great time. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. Definitely an adventure for sure. This person is ruining my little perfect de jure lands up here because that's definitely part of Skyrim, but it must have just been somebody that died. But we managed to conquer all of this in like 38 years, so I feel like this guy definitely proved himself as emperor. I wonder if... Is there a crown he can wear? Oh, the crown of Justinian. Yeah, let's give him that. There we go. Okay, so now he's dripped up. Now he actually looks proper. I think he looks sick as hell. Oh, and I remembered somebody usually asks me to show the faiths on the map, so I'm just going to show you that right now. This is what it looks like for my territory. Mostly Nordic Pantheon. Imperial cult is pretty big down here. And then as far as cultures go, this is the culture map, in case you were curious. Because I know people ask me, and I always forget to do it, so there you go.